Hello, my lovely students. How are you? Ramadan Mubarak. I wish you an acceptable fasting and enjoyable iftar. Okay, my dear students. Our class today is writing. Today we'll learn how to write. To write what? To write a newspaper report. So please open your class book, page number 74 to learn. What's the meaning of a newspaper report? Here, a newspaper report. Here we have an example about a newspaper report. You see, this is a newspaper report. Let's read together. Basketball star saves family. Basketball star saves family. School basketball star Jake Parry, age 12, is in hospital after a fire at his home in Park Road last night. The fire started when an electric heater in the Paris living room caught fire. The family were all asleep in bed, but the smoke alarm woke Jake up. He called the emergency service and then woke up his parents and his sister, Jenny, aged 8. The fire brigade rescued the family from the house, and the paramedics took Jake and his family to hospital. Jake's parents and sister have already gone home, and Jake will be out of hospital later today. Firefighter Bill Sanders said Jake was very brave. He thought quickly and he saved his family. Jake told reporters he was looking forward to going back to school to play in an important basketball match on Friday. So this is a newspaper report. Okay? Here first they talked about, here we have, yes, how do we write a newspaper report? Let's see. When we write a newspaper report, we include what? First, what should we write? We should write a headline, the title of the report. What does the headline tell? This tells us what the report is about. About what? For example, here in our report, we have basketball star saves family. So this is what? The headline. Then, what do we write? A short introduction. A short introduction. This tells us the most important parts of the story, but not all the details. Okay? Not all of them, but the important parts of the story. Here, in our example, school basketball star Jake Parry, age 12, is in hospital after fire at his home. So here we have important parts, but we don't know, okay, the details. At his home in Park Road last night. Now we come to the main body. In the main body, we have what? This tells us all the details. Everything, okay? What happened in detail. At the end, we have what? When we finish, we should write a conclusion. a conclusion. So the conclusion tells us what happened in the end. Okay? When the event finished. When the event finished, yeah. So what happened in the end and what people said about the event? What people said about the event? Look at this example. Firefighter Bill Sanders said. Okay, so what people said about the event? Here we have a firefighter, you know firefighter. We have Bill Sanders said Jake was very brave. He thought quickly and he saved his family. After we had a general idea about a newspaper report, let's come back to our report. Look carefully, my dear students. Headline. This is the headline. What is the headline of this report? Basketball star saves family. Basketball star saves family. Here we have what? Short introduction. Short introduction tells us important parts but not in detail. School basketball star Jake Parry, aged 12. How old is he? Yeah, he is 12. Is in hospital. Oh, he is in hospital now. Why? After a fire. After a fire at his home. So where? At his home in Park Road last night. Okay, here we talk about important parts. This is called a short introduction. Now we come to main body to talk in detail. The fire, this is main body and this is main body. The fire started when an electric heater in the Paris living room caught fire. Caught fire. The family were all asleep in bed, but the smoke alarm woke Jake up. So Jake woke up when he heard the smoke alarm. What did he do? He called the emergency services. He called the emergency services and then woke his parents and his sister, Jenny. How old is she? She is 8. And here we have more details. Oh, the fire brigade rescued the family from the house. And paramedics took Jake and his family were to hospitals. Jake's parents and sister have already gone home. Okay? They are now home. And Jake will be out of hospital and will go home later today. Okay, here we finished the story. Now, at the end, when the event finished, we have what? A conclusion. We have conclusion. Firefighter Bill Sanders said, what did he say? Jake was very brave. He thought quickly and he saved his family. Jake told the reporters he was looking forward to going back to school to play in an important basketball match on Friday. So what are the parts of a newspaper report? Let's say again. We have headline, short introduction, main body, and then we have conclusion. Now, answer these two questions, please. Read again and answer the questions. How did the fire start? How did the fire start? The fire started when an electric heater in the Paris living room caught fire. Okay? Who called the fire brigade? Jenny? No, not Jenny. Who? Jake. Yeah. Jake called the fire brigade. Now, after we learned about newspaper report, let's open workbook, please. Page number 64. Open your workbook, please. Yes, my dear student. Have you opened your workbook? Page number 64. Writing. Look at the pictures of Toby and Sophie and choose a headline for the story. We should choose a headline. What do you think? What do you think is the headline of this story? Look. A. Brave boy saves man. Rescue at the lake. Girl saves cat from fire. Can you see fire here? No. Brave boy saves a man. Can you see a boy saving a man? No. Rescue at the lake? Yeah. Rescue at the lake. So choose this, please. B. B is the right answer. Choose B. Now, your homework is to write a newspaper report about this story. Okay? You should write about this story, like what we learned. Okay? How to write a newspaper report. Let me help you and talk about the picture. First, what is the headline? If we want to write a headline, yes, rescue at the lake. This is the headline. Now, we need an introduction. The introduction will talk about important parts, but not in detail. Here, let's talk about the pictures and then you write them down. What can you see here? What can you see? Here we have Toby. What was he doing? Toby was playing with some boats. Toby was playing with some boats. Toby was playing with some boats. Where? Here, in the lake, at the lake. Okay? Toby was playing with some boats at the lake. What kind of lake? Lake. Now then, happened. Suddenly, he fell in the lake. Oh, he fell in the lake. Suddenly, he fell in the lake. When Sophie saw him, she ran quickly towards him. When Sophie saw him, she ran quickly towards him. And then she threw to him what? A swimming ring. a swimming ring. And then she started to pull him out. She started to pull him out until he was safe. And he was safe. Then, here at the end, here the conclusion, we say what other people said about the event, what happened here. Now this picture, the police thanked Sophie and said everyone should learn about water safety. So the police thanked Sophie and said everyone should learn about water safety. Okay, so please write this story as a newspaper report. Where should you write? Here in your workbook. But before, answer these questions. Read the sentences. Which part of the story do they belong to? Write I if it is an introduction. Remember introduction at the beginning when we start. And then we have M for main body. And then we have C for conclusion, the end. Okay? The end. Here, a young boy is safe after an accident at the lake. A young boy is safe after an accident at the lake this afternoon. What is this? This is the main body. Toby was playing with some boats when he fell in the water. Here at the start, at the beginning, so it is what? An introduction. An introduction. So here we have conclusion, main body, introduction. The police thanked Sophie and said everyone should learn about water safety. This is the conclusion at the end when the event finished. Okay, at the end. So it is conclusion. A young boy is safe after an accident at the lake this afternoon. This is the main body. Toby was playing with some boats when he fell in the water. This is an introduction. Introduction at the beginning when we start talking about the event. Okay, so this is your homework to write about the pictures as I talked about. Okay, you try here to write. This is your homework. Please send me the homework. Send me a message when you finish and then I will correct your writing. Write a newspaper report of the story. Okay, you see the story of Sophie and Toby. Use the pictures. You can use the pictures and the sentences to help you. First, you write the headline here. What is the headline? What is it? We talked. Introduction. You write here the introduction. And then you write main body. What happened in detail. And when we finish, we write here a conclusion. What is the conclusion about? Is what other people said about the event. Like here we have the police. Okay, the police was thanked Sophie and said everyone should learn about water safety. Okay, students, please try to write. Okay, try. Do your best to try to write. Goodbye everyone. See you next lesson.